that it is rather unjustified to put life in within a certain boundary and decide or come to a conclusion that it is the time where the essence of life starts. Because life is a journey and life begins when you discover something new, when you experience something new. And there the life starts, a new experience. That's life. So before that, you will not get it. But even then, there starts. Now, a mother, motherly experience is what for baby. Her life starts. The journey of her life starts from then on. It is the life. It is a new life. And the life starts. Life begins with a lot of responsibilities to look after and bring that child up. So from there we can say that when a mother becomes a mother becomes a mother, then a new journey starts, and then there it is there where her life starts. Same with the father as well. So at each step of our life, when you discover something new, from there a new journey starts. So life is not ultimately, there are so many goals, maybe so many yes, so many goals maybe, or one goal maybe. It depends. Even then, when you reach your journey and your life begins again. Now I already told an early bird catches a prey. That means you start early, you reach your goal. You start late, you reach your goal late. So 40 is the late realization, and it is not very much rather pertinent to be a mother at the age of 40. So before that, it is that. So realization, as I talked about, so life begins with challenges and your ability to face those challenges. Now, starting with the freedom fighters who rescued our country from the British bondage, this patriotism generated within them at a very early stage of our life. Now, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose gave freedom to our country, but he did not realize it only at the age of 40. Long before he realized that in his childhood, and after that he had the goal, specific goal. So from there his life began. Yes. From there his life began, and only when he gave freedom to our country, he was successful. So realization is very important. I have again and again told. So there is no hard and fast rule that this is the stage where this is the stage of 40, and from there life begins. Life can begin at any stage of our life. So life is rather full of uncertainty. There is no certainty. So you cannot say, yes, this age 40, it is very much certain that from here on life begins. Don't let's say, because life is ultimately not a bed of roses. It is rather a bed of thorns. Who knows, after the age of 40 you will have a lot of problems. So early you start, sooner you will reach your
apart from this.
right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Saha. Now let's take an example. I mean, which one will you prefer most? A scenario which you have control, or a scenario which you have got something, I mean, abruptly, and you want to it suddenly came to you. I think definitely which you get a handle of it, right? So similarly, when you can control your emotions, when you control your hormones, more specifically hormones, at that point in time you can say that you have control on your life, because in teenagers we work mostly on the adrenaline rush, or that is or in search of dopamine. That is kind of a hormone which we try to experience in something new. But at 40s you will see that most of those hormones are very much stable. You have control over that and you can get it. That's what this life, that's where that life starts. At the there is a word that the failure is the key of success. So until and unless you do not taste the flavor of failures, you will never able to be a great leader. And when you will learn from the great leaders, or rather when you face the failures, then only you will be able to see that what is missing in you and what are the things you have learned throughout the days. See, your academic qualification doesn't hold the water, because whenever you are getting into a new job or new role, your academic qualification will just help you a little bit. But the fact is, when you are working there, or rather when you are learning there, it will boost you, and that's what it takes time. You are talking about parenthood, right? Say for example, at the age of 32 or 33, you become a father. So now you take the example that a baby faces the hurdles of around 5 to 6 years in the initial days due to the medical conditions. A father has to face a lot of problems for that. So do you think at the age of 32 a new life has started, or rather some problem have started? But after 5 to 6 years he starts loving the parenthood. So consider it, just calculate it, just try to do it. You will see around 38, 39, 40, just around the 40 age, you will see that the new life has begun. Not only your parent, to talk about your wife, chemistry with your wife, or chemistry with your partner. How it takes some time. You may get married at 20, at 25, 26, or 30, around 30. So it takes around 10 years to settle up. So definitely always when you are trying new things, it takes some time to settle up. And that's what that this 40 gives you, the perfect balance where you can see that everything is in under control. Whatever you have asked for it, you are getting those things. Say for example, you have studied hard. You have studied hard to get a good position to become a CEO. See how many people are there below. I mean, under 30. Those who have become the CEO or CFO. No, you can say hardly few people. But the fact is, because experience matters. If without experience you cannot get those things. Without experience you cannot get that success. That's, or rather the excellence. That's what this age of 40 is given as a valid point of starting a new life, where you will see that everything is under control. You can enjoy the life, what you can enjoy, what you have struggled for. So that's from my side.
Okay. Firstly, I would say that life is very uncertain. So I am living today. I might not live tomorrow. So I want to have all the experiences now at my best possible way. So I would not like to wait for latter half my life to have those experiences. But if I die, then what I will say? For example, if I want to climb a mountain at the age of 40, then what? How I will be doing that? There will be lots of problems in that, and here we can say nowadays people are having lots of depressions or all that, because they are taking life too much serious. And if we mix our life with enjoyment, with live fullest of our life, then probably that will not happen. If we enjoy our life from today and learn from it, then we don't have to wait for 40 years to enjoy our life and do things. And you were saying that learning takes time, but if there is a saying that if you are struggling doing something, that means it is not your thing. If you're not enjoying what are you doing, that means that is not very good for you. So you have to enjoy. The journey is very important than the destination. So I will say that for example, if anyone he or she is struggling too much to being a CEO, okay, and at the age of 40 he became CEO, and he thought I'll enjoy my life now. But the woman who was waiting for him to get succeeding for him, she died. Then what he or she will do? So I think live now and or never.
So you're saying about enjoyment. At first, enjoyment is very much important when you have a pregnant pocket. At first, the first point. If you have a pregnant pocket, you have a.
Enjoyment.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay. So you were saying about the climbing, like something like that. If a man is healthy enough, they can climb. That doesn't matter the age. If you're saying about 40, why it's important? That I already told that 40 is a itself. It means to grow and to about the transformation. So it's a state of mind when you understand what the whole world it looks like, how it is, how it acts like. So I think it's very important to understand who you are and why 40, because that someone told beforehand that it's a middle part of the early age and the old age. So I think it's a mixture, always gives you something that is beneficial, right? And about you were saying that like depression, yeah, of course, depression in this country, let me tell you, the students are all the let go of students, but the teenagers, they are suffering from depressions a lot. Okay, so if you have money, you have the all plans ready, then you can deal with it, right?
I don't agree with that. Money can buy it.
Good talk. You're right. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are having a dash at going away with our brilliant points. And also we are here in the final round to establish our point. However, our respectable adversaries are having died in their own thoughts, which can be changed. But here, we are talking about this. We are talking about this life at the first half is very important because here you know that someone was talking about this establishment is very much important in your life. For that reason, when a person is very much opulent, very much when a person is coining it in, then he gets the taste of real life. Not exactly. Not exactly. There's a proverb: morning shows the day. An idea can change your life. Okay, so if you get the morning very shiny, then you can understand that there is a bright future in the later part of your life. Else, now exceptions are there, but if you, in the most of the cases, you'll find that they will come a graduate. Perhaps they don't give thinkers class about that establishment they have been talking about. For them, it is very important the first half of the life. That is the foundation. That is the main part of the life. Afterwards, is all we have talked about. Life is all about experiences, and it is not that when you experience that life will give you the same situation, same switch in the later half of the life. No, not exactly. Every point in time, you will have some different experiences. Okay? You will know what you experienced. Very soon, then afterwards, then you will cross a great divide. Then what is your experience? So for that reason, every point in time you have to be ready. You have to be very much ready. If you are risky, you know that how to make up leeway. That is very important. You have your acumen. You have to utilize that. And there is no tomorrow. Someone was talking about, yes, the later half means of tomorrow that we know. Those great lines from the William Shakespeare. Tomorrow, and tomorrow. Lips in this pretty page from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools away to dust death. Out, brief candle, lives but a walking shadow. It's a poor player that starts and fades his hour upon the stage, and then it's no more. So, we know about this tomorrow. There's actually that you will end up in a fiasco. Okay? So it is my humble request that all of you to experience your life at the first part, at the first half of your life. That is the main thing. That is the foundation. Because there is no tomorrow. You do not know whether you will be. You will be permanently in the land of knots, or you will be alive as it is. Thank you.
So you talked about that there is no tomorrow, but I believe if there is a night, there is a day, and every day when you sleep or when you party here, I believe you hit the sack with the belief that you will wake up, right? And when you have this belief that you will wake up, obviously you are waiting for the tomorrows. And when you're waiting for the tomorrows, you cannot decline the motion. I don't know what the poet says, but I believe it's a normal term, a normal thing that there is the sun, and the sun will wake up, and we will wake up too. So we have to believe in that motion. We have to believe in our actions. And when we believe in our actions, we know very well that we have to take the responsibilities. We have so many duties to discharge. And when we talk about the responsibilities and the duties, that means you are talking about the foundation of your life. You talk about the foundation of life, and I am talking about the foundation of life. You know very well, if you need, Sarah has also told that if you need oxygen or if you need fruits or flowers from a tree, you need to plant a sapling well. You need to water the plants. And when you are watering the plants, that is what you are waiting with bated breath for better tomorrows. Just now you decline the motion that there is no tomorrow. Hypocrisy is on the high server. I'm so sorry for that, using this term. I do believe that our life is based on and depending on, or rather banking on, so many experiences, because that's the difference between a robot and a human being. We have our intellect, we have our intelligence, and that creates the differences. And when we create the differences, we believe that we have so many experiences, and experiences you will really not get at free of cost. You have to work hard, you have to sweat blood, and if you want to really feel that you want to go places, then you have to sweat blood. Come on, you cannot do anything without that. And you cannot decline the motion that you don't need experiences. And when you are born, you cannot gather experiences. It takes time. That's why the theory of Tudrasam is very important. Because when we are students, we believe that we are creating and we are getting our qualifications. Now, when you are 24 or 25 or 26, you believe that you'll get a job. When you get a job, you feel you gather experiences, you switch your job, you try different companies. When you try different companies, you gather more experiences. And when you gather more experiences, you become better. And when you become better, you feel relaxed. And it takes, maybe you might coin that, can't you be successful at the age of 39? Come on. What's the difference?
If time permits, allow me to.
So what's the difference? So it takes time. When you are 20, you are an adult. When you are 30, you are an experienced person. When you are 35, you have more experience. You are a dad. Now you can leave your responsibilities and you can think of something else. You can do something. At the age of 30, you can risk. There is no gain, there is no profit, there is no loss. You just react. You just get your actions. You just take actions. You do your jobs. You become a better version of yourself. And when you become a better version of yourself, it takes it becomes fully, That's true. Right. And no one is obviously as lucky as Ananda Mani, right? That you will get Radhika Merchant and with billions of dollars in your bank, right? And you do not need to work hard for that, right? No one is as lucky as the son of Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, that you were born with glamour, you were born with the foundation of the Tinsel town. So when you talk about the mass, when you talk about the hoi polloi, or when you talk about the people, common people, we really have to think of the situation. No, we have to first be a student. We have to gather experiences, and it takes time. Again, to get Radhika Merchant, you have to make millions in your pockets.
If you allow me to gently counter, here I'd like to say if we have this particular mentality that money only gives the happiness and that is the only reason for leading a life, then you cannot ignore, you cannot cock a snook at that particular incident. The wife of Bill Gates has left him. Now,
with 50% of his property.
allow me. So, what is the wise decision? To settle down with 100% or to be split up with 50%? You are a brain box. You can understand. Now, here the thing is that
Joint property.
money is not important to enjoy the life. Money is needed. Money is needed, and it's not in at every point in time. Okay, but money is needed at some point in time. Money is needed. It is a tool to use.
I would like to counter, sir,
It is not the equal. It is not the money is not tantamount to life. Money is a used tool in our life. Now here somebody was talking about it is very important to be a father. It is the second part of the life. Now a father enjoys the life, a mother enjoys the life. Truly, differently, father, mother. There means we cannot. It's incomparable. We can't compare them with other people. Not possible. But if you take now, somebody was talking about spiritually. Now, what happens? Spiritually, if you talk, you cannot lead a life once when you are a father or when you are a mother. You have to fly high. You have to take off your loads. Not possible. You all are having young heads on your shoulders. Very easy it is to understand. So it is not possible to enjoy the life, but here you can tell that you can be more responsible. That is true. We have broad shoulders. At the time when I am a father, I have broad shoulders. I have to take care of my children. That is true. We know that. No one is repudiating this particular point. But thing is that who enjoys the most? Here, if you talk about all the members of the audience, I'm telling you, once you zero in on this particular topic, a child enjoys more than an adult. Then you will get to know who enjoys more, a child or an adult. You will get in a choice. A child enjoys more. Why? Because a child doesn't have that much responsibility. Isn't it? For that reason, if you talk about life, who enjoys a lot, then you will find obviously a young person. A young person enjoys a life excessively. Okay.
Oh, right. You were talking about the thing spiritually. The fact is, you know very well the owner of the Ford company. He has donated 250 crores to ISKCON in West Bengal to make ISKCON. Right. Now he didn't realize that spiritualism is very important when he was making billions of dollars in the United States or in the United Kingdom. Now he understood in a better way with the experiences that there is nothing in money. I didn't mention money in my terms. You can enjoy your life with 30,000. You can also enjoy your life with 30 lakhs. I'm not talking about money at all. I'm talking about the spiritualism. Even if you need spiritualism, you need to understand the difference between materialistic life and the spiritual life. If you haven't tasted the materialism, you can never understand the taste of spiritualism. And if you really want to taste the spiritualism, then you need to understand what is called yogi life. Right, a materialistic life.
That's true.
Right.
Okay.
Now the fact is, you're talking about that you have broad shoulders. Obviously, you have. I don't. I don't doubt. Right. But I really do believe you said that who enjoys more, a child or an adult? Please look at the children of Haifa who are living in Palestine. They are not having proper food. Right. So to some people it depends. It is really depending on the situation where you are. If the child was born with silver spoons, so many spoons, so there is no problem with that. Some people feel that my schooling was not good, my college life was not good, I am better right now. And I do believe that right now the situation I have, I am better. Because my situation in the childhood was not so much lavish, but I can afford some things that I want. I can afford the things. If I have to go to a hotel, I can manage all the things. The thing is, there are children who can't enjoy their life. It is depending on the situation. And there are people who really enjoy their life when they are growing. And really, this age is very important. The numbers are very important because everyone is not again Mr. Around the money.
So when you are talking about example, so okay, sorry.
So you talked about spirituality also. So a good beginning makes a good ending, and of course all well that ends well. Now thing is that if you want to be a monk, there is a certain age. All right. After that age, you are not allowed to be a monk.
You're talking about the organization.
Sir, have you heard of Balmiki?
Yes.
Have you heard of Balmiki?
Yes.
You're talking about the organization.
That is mythology. But I am talking about life.
Organizations you're talking
Yes,
about.
right.
Then you must be
Right,
organization.
right. So you are not allowed.
To the organization.
Yes, of course.
Organization.
To be a monk, right? So why? What is the reason? There must be a definite reason. Because once you cross that age span, then it's too difficult for you. Because already you honestly lies the head that wears a crown. That's all right. So when you do not have so much onassis, then you can leave. But when you have many onassis, you cannot leave. So that is why there is a certain age. After that, you are not allowed. So that is why your beginning should be well, so that you end it well, right? So 40 is the late beginning. 40 at the age 40 is can never be said that it is the early beginning. It is of course a late beginning. A late beginning will definitely is not a good start. So there is every possibility that he will end up in smoke. So that is why I think 40 is not the age. Rather, before that, in case of spirituality, I am talking about. In other part, at any stage of your life, you can shine in life. Only what you need is the confidence, courage, and a bit of luck. So age doesn't matter. So that is what I am telling.
One question just coming. To realize God, but do you need any kind of age to realize the God?
Temple. Body is itself is a temple. Why go to Maya?
Sir, that is what he is trying to mention. That is what he is trying to mention.
God is everywhere. Now if your body is leak, you need to go to a repair center. You get
See, environment matters. Environment matters. That's why
That is why.
environment matters. Because you can cannot meditate on a fifth
Just I
That is also the truth.
Sayan, you already mentioned in order to realize God.
That is leak. You need to go to the repair center.
Just I answer. He himself started that. Do you need any age in order to realize God? That means age doesn't matter. Age is not a bar. He himself.
You mentioned no. You are just you mentioned 40 at the age of 40. It's a left up. You have already said that.
But
Now you are saying there is no age limit.
Age limit.
No, you are saying
So there is no bar.
He mentioned at the 40 it is a late.
There is no bar. Only 40
That is not the line.
That's right.
That is the journey.
According to only 40 is the age.
The difference between life and the journey, that's a different thing. That is the journey. The journey has started, not the life.
Journey can start at any point in time.
Animals have the journeys as well.
Journey can start at any point in your life. Not within the particular boundary.
Beyond the soul.
So, Mr. Ba, you told about the seed, right? The seed is very much important to grow for a yeah. So, if the tree will not gonna grow up, then how can you get the seed? How can you get the seed?
Yes, of
There
course.
is no seed. How?
Then the question rises.
At which age did you plant the tree? That is the vital question, right? At your young age also you can plant the tree and then you will enjoy the fruit. So where is any necessity?
Seed was guided. It was guided.
You are creating
It was guided.
then that is different.
See. Just one
At any
minute.
stage you can.
One second.
Right.
At your childhood, did you have the permission to take any kind of decision? Tell me just one question. I think I will ask this question. Everybody.
At
So for example, are you
When you plant tree for that you need permission. It will encourage you rather.
just a minute.
The visions that you have, God shows you the visions. Now the visions that you have doesn't mean that God is showing the same visions to your mom. So we all have parents are there.
That should
My mom is happy if I get a job of constable. My mom will be happy, but I'm not having that vision.
It doesn't matter. If you really, if you have the aim, you will do.
The point is childhood.
Yes.
The point is
Mostly it is